My name is James. I want to tell you a beautiful true love story. This is not just any story, it is about love, pain, hope, and learning. This story has moments that will make you smile, laugh, and even cry. It is the story of two people who loved each other very much. Their names were Emma and Daniel. Emma was a kind girl with a big heart. She always helped others. She loved reading books and writing letters. Daniel was a boy with a strong will. He loved to play the guitar and sing songs. He had dreams of becoming a singer one day. Emma and Daniel met one sunny afternoon in a park. Emma was reading her favorite book, and Daniel was playing his guitar. Daniel saw Emma and felt something special in his heart. He thought, I want to know her name. So, he walked up to her with a smile. Hi, I'm Daniel, he said. Emma looked up and smiled. Hello, I'm Emma, she replied softly. From that day, they started to meet at the park every week. They talked about their dreams, their lives, and their hopes. They were happy when they were together. Emma and Daniel's love grew stronger each day. They were best friends who cared about each other. Daniel wrote songs for Emma, and Emma wrote letters for Daniel. They shared their little secrets and laughed at silly jokes. They were always there for each other. One day, Emma got sick. She felt very weak and tired all the time. She did not know what was wrong. Daniel was worried. He held Emma's hand and said, Don't worry, I'm here with you. We will get through this together. Emma smiled, but her eyes had tears. She was scared. Emma had to go to the hospital. The doctors said she needed to stay there for a long time. Daniel visited her every day. He sang songs to make her smile. He told her funny stories to make her laugh. But when he was alone, he cried because he was afraid of losing her. One night, Emma told Daniel, I want to learn English better. I want to read more books and write more letters to you. Daniel smiled and said, We will learn together. English will help us say the words in our hearts. So, they started learning English in the hospital. They read English books, listened to English songs, and spoke simple English words. They helped each other when it was hard. Every new word they learned felt like a step closer to each other. Learning English gave them hope. It made their days brighter. Emma started to feel better, but she was still weak. Daniel held her hand every day, never letting go. He told her, You are the strongest person I know. You can do anything. Emma believed him because Daniel's words gave her strength. Even on the hardest days when Emma felt like crying, Daniel's smile made her believe in love. He whispered to her, We have each other, and that's all we need. Emma knew that no matter what happened, Daniel's love would always be with her. The love between Emma and Daniel was pure. It was simple but strong, like the soft wind that touches your face on a sunny day. They promised to stay together forever, no matter how hard the road might be. Emma always remembered the words Daniel said when he first met her. "I want to know your name." Those words were the beginning of their beautiful journey. A journey that was filled with love, laughter, tears, and hope. They learned that love is not always easy. Sometimes, love hurts, and it makes you cry. But real love is always worth the pain. Emma and Daniel's love was real, true, and forever. English helped Emma and Daniel to talk about their feelings. It gave them the right words when their hearts were full of emotions. They learned that English is not just a language, it is a way to open your heart and share your soul. Emma always wrote letters to Daniel, even when they were apart. She wrote about their love, their dreams, and their promises. Those letters were filled with beautiful words, simple and true, like their love. Daniel kept all of Emma's letters in a box. When he missed her, he would read them. Each letter made him feel like Emma was right there with him, holding his hand, smiling at him, and saying, "I love you." Learning English together made them stronger. It taught them that no matter how difficult life is, love and hope can make everything better. They promised to never give up, to always believe in each other. Their love story did not end, it continued in every word they learned, in every smile they shared, and in every tear they wiped away from each other's face. Love is like a book, and each day is a new page. Emma and Daniel's story has so many pages filled with joy, sadness, hope, and love. And they knew, deep in their hearts, that their story was not over yet. Emma and Daniel's love story grew even more beautiful with each passing day. Every little thing they did was a memory they held close to their hearts. One evening, as the sun was setting, Daniel sat by Emma's side and softly said, "Emma, I remember the first time I saw you. You were reading your book with such a gentle smile. I knew in that moment I never wanted to look away." Emma's eyes sparkled as she listened. She held Daniel's hand tighter and whispered, "I felt the same. When you played your guitar, it was like the whole world stopped, and only your music was left. I felt safe with you." They remembered the first time they danced together in the park. There was no music playing, but Daniel hummed a soft tune. They moved slowly, lost in each other's eyes, forgetting everything else. It was just them, and the love they shared. As they danced, Emma had said to Daniel, "Do you think love can make people stronger?" Daniel nodded and said, "Yes, I believe love can heal even the deepest wounds. It's like the words of a song, touching your heart when you need it most." Daniel's words stayed with Emma, especially during the tough times. When she felt alone, she remembered his smile, his voice, and how he promised to be there no matter what. She would close her eyes and think of all the moments when Daniel made her laugh, even when she wanted to cry. Emma wrote in her diary every night before going to sleep. She wrote about her dreams of the future with Daniel. She dreamed of a small house where they would live, a garden with flowers they would plant together, and mornings filled with songs that Daniel would sing. Her words were full of hope, even when her heart felt heavy. One day, when Emma felt very weak, Daniel gave her a small gift. It was a necklace with a tiny heart. He said, "This heart will always be with you, even if we are far apart. It's a promise that my love for you will never change." Emma held the necklace close to her chest, feeling Daniel's love. As they continued learning English together, Emma found that the new words helped her express her feelings more clearly. She could tell Daniel exactly how much he meant to her. She said to him, "Learning English with you is like finding a new way to say I love you. It's another way to keep our hearts close, even when words are hard to find." Daniel's eyes filled with tears when he heard those words. He held Emma close and whispered, "You are my everything, Emma. We will learn every language in the world if it means we can always be together." Even when the days were difficult, they found small moments of joy in the little things. Like the way Emma would smile when Daniel brought her favorite flowers, or how Daniel's eyes lit up when Emma read him a poem she had written just for him. They both knew that these simple moments were the real treasures of life. One night, Emma had a dream where she was dancing under the stars with Daniel. In her dream, Daniel whispered, "I love you more than all the stars in the sky." She woke up with a smile and told Daniel about her dream. Daniel smiled back and said, "Dreams like that always come true when love is real." Emma knew that English had brought them even closer. It gave them a way to talk about their hopes, their fears, and their love without holding back. She felt stronger when she spoke English because it was like she was sharing her true self with Daniel. Sometimes they would laugh at their mistakes when they didn't understand a word. Daniel would say something silly, and Emma would laugh so hard that her eyes filled with happy tears. Even in those simple moments, they felt like the luckiest people in the world. Emma and Daniel never gave up on each other. They knew that real love is not about finding someone who never makes mistakes, but about finding someone who still loves you even when you do. It's about looking at each other and seeing the beauty in every flaw, every smile, every tear. They believed that love is a journey, not a destination. It's a promise to stand by each other, to hold each other's hands even when the road gets rough. And as they looked back at all the memories they made, they knew that they were writing the most beautiful love story ever told. Emma once told Daniel, "When I write in English, I feel like I am writing our story for the whole world to read." Daniel replied, "And when I sing to you, Emma, it's like I am telling our story through music. Our love is in every word, every note." Their love story didn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. It was the small moments, the simple words, the silent hugs that made their love so true and deep. They learned that love is not just a feeling, it is a promise, a choice to stay together no matter what. Daniel kissed Emma's forehead and said, "We will write our love story in every language we know. And when words are not enough, we will let our hearts speak." Emma knew then that their love was forever, not just in the words they said, but in every beat of their hearts. And so, their story goes on, with each day adding a new chapter, each smile adding a new line, and each tear adding a new hope. Their love was not the end, but the beginning of something beautiful.